Hi Fabies! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Naria. I am a TikToker and cosplayer. My TikTok is Fat Faye. That is not my TikTok name. My name is Faye Pay, and if you want to follow me for more content on how to make a strawberry dress, follow me. Like I said before, today I wanted to make a strawberry dress based on a strawberry fairy mythical creature. I made a mood board for it and I'm probably gonna put it right here. Feel free to screenshot it if you want more inspo for it. But today I'm gonna be working on the dress. I've already made like the headpiece that I wanted and the jewelry that I wanted for it as well. But I'm gonna show you the fabric, the materials, and how to make a pattern for this dress. So basically it's a Selkie dress and a strawberry dress, like combined, but that's like my ideal dress, so that's what I'm going to be making today. Some things you're going to need for this project is a pen, bias tape, measuring tape, paper, a zipper, preferably in pink if you're doing like the pink strawberry dress, or you could do red. I thought about doing red as well, but I ended up doing pink just so it can match. I got this strawberry fabric off of Etsy, and I'll put the link in the bottom. And I got 10 yards because I want this to be a pretty big dress. But depending on your sizes and your measurements, you probably could use more or less of it. And then I'm gonna be taking apart this pink dress that I made for a party, and it's basically chiffon. That's what I wanted to use for my underskirt, just to save materials. I'm gonna be taking this apart and using this. Oh, I probably could have used this zipper that's in here instead of buying a new one. But that's pretty much it. So if you're like me, you don't want to buy patterns, I usually draw them out on construction paper. And I'm gonna draw the pieces out that you'll probably need on this paper, just so you get a good idea of what you're gonna have to cut out. But I probably won't be using a pattern for this, just because I already know what pieces to cut out. So this is your basic, oh, you can't even see it. This is your basic bodice. This is the front, so that goes like right here. The side panel is where you put like, it shapes your chest shape, or you can put it flat if you're like more flat chested to do curvy. And then it's just your back panels. And you can add more or less of these depending on how much you need. But I usually use 3 or 4 sometimes depending on how stretchy the fabric is. And then the skirt is just like one long rectangle of fabric, so you don't really need a pattern for that. The sleeve shape, I'm gonna be doing more of like a squarish shape for the sleeves, just so they are a bit bigger. And I use basically an entire yard for the sleeves, just so you can get that big shape. And it's basically gonna be, you can't even see it. It's gonna be in this shape. So it's gonna be really big. It should be like right here, that big. I'm gonna be putting the bias tape through this middle part and the top part, just because I don't feel like sewing like channels through the tool, because it's probably gonna rip if I do it. Depending on your machine, you probably could do it, but I just know I'm gonna mess it up if I try to do it. And if you want to end up drawing some patterns out, oops, wrong piece of paper, sorry. Oh, I don't have any paper in here. But you would draw those pieces out on bigger paper in your sizes, and you can put them up to your chest to see if they fit. Make sure to add an inch, just so you have like seam allowance. I probably seem chaotic, I'm sorry. But for seam allowance, and then you basically just have a pattern out of construction paper. And moving on to the cutting, the measuring, and all that good stuff next. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to draw out the pattern. So I have some cardstock paper. It's pretty stiff. You're gonna go from like the top at an angle and just make a line, honestly, or make it a little bit straighter. The wider your chest is, the wider the line should be. So this is your front panel, and I would write that on the paper. And then just cut it out. And then you're gonna put this side right here, the flat side, on the fold of your fabric. So your fabric's gonna be folded over and you're gonna put it right there so that it's gonna make 2 even halves. This is gonna be your side panel. You're gonna make like a weird like key shape. And this is just to give your chest room in the garment. And I make these as long as possible because I'm a bit of a bigger girl, so I like to have them a bit bigger. Oh, and you can write this as side panel. And then you just put it where you like. And then that last part will just be a square. So you can cut that out as well, but I'm not going to. Just because I know what I'm going to be doing. Now you're going to take your strawberry fabric, the first thin layer, fold it over. You're folding it over so you can do, like I said before, you're going to put this side right here on the seam. I'm doing this on my bed because I don't have like a real table, so don't judge me. And this is going to go over the pink chiffon that I have. And you're gonna put this one right here. Boom. And then boom. And then this top part up here can be your back panels. I'm gonna go ahead and pin them and cut them out. I have to get some pins. I use pins so that they can stay in place when I'm cutting, so I don't have like weird uneven shapes. And I just pin it through the paper. Because this is a handmade pattern and I can just make another one, I don't really care about destroying the pattern. And I'm just sticking them in my bed because it's a bed, honestly. Sorry about that. You're gonna take your scissors. You can also mark on the fabric if it's like not see-through, but I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, this fabric was really expensive and I really don't want to mess it up because I only have so much I can use. Well, if you're like me, be careful not to cut your bed sheets. But I would recommend doing this on a real table if you are doing it. I've just been doing this for a long time. Boom. And then you have your pieces. This will be your front bodice with the strawberries. This one's a bit more wide than I like it. I'm probably gonna pin it down. It's really cute. Then the side panels. And then you should have 2 of these because you folded your fabric over and now you have 2 even side panels. And then we're going to cut out the long rectangle part for the back. I'd say cut 2 pieces of this out just in case it doesn't fit the first time if you're plus size. But other than that, you don't have to cut out 2 if you know that you're gonna have a little bit of fabric. I'm gonna use this to measure out how tall it should be. And this fabric, the strawberries are going like every which way, so there's no really wrong way to cut it. That's what I like about it, honestly. And you can just do this the same way for your other non-sheer fabric. And it should come out like this. This is what your bodice should look like in the front, all around. And I'm just gonna put the strawberry pieces like on top of it, so it looks like that. Honestly, it's a really simple process. Once you've done it a good amount of times, you learn like what you're doing. I really could have made this a red dress. I can't really wear red like that. Here's the front. I like it. Just so I don't get copyrighted, I'm going to put my music in these headphones because my TV's in right here. Plug it up, and I'm gonna get started. So those curved pieces, well, maybe I should show it on the paper. So you have your front bodice piece, this piece that goes right here, and then this curved piece goes right here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna sew. You can't even see the. Maybe I should put lines on the paper, but you can't really see it. So bold. You're gonna put this curved piece right here on the front bodice piece. So it should be like this. You're gonna have some extra space, and you can just cut that off when you're sewing. I'm gonna try to put this through my machine. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. Oh, it's not even plugged up. Just to show you what it should look like. So you have your two sewn pieces. I don't think it's gonna pop out like it should. Maybe it will. And it should look like this. So basically it's a piece for your chest, and then it's just like a dip. Do not do this to your pattern pieces if you plan on reusing them, but this is what I'm gonna do with mine. Okay, so when you're finished sewing, your body should look something like this. I have it pinned up in the back. This is just my size. You know, it's a bit big because I'm big. But I'm gonna put the zipper here when time comes. But so far, it's what we have. And next is the skirt part. The skirt part is fairly easy. It's just a bunch of gathering, and then you're gonna be gathering two different types of fabric. So the strawberry and then the chiffon underneath it, just so it could have like a not super opaque look, so you don't get to see like your underwear underneath. It's gonna be, it's gonna look good. Change of plans. I'm going to do 3 layers of fabric. So this fabric, the strawberry fabric, and a cotton fabric that's also pink underneath both of these. So this will be the bottom one, the second one over this one, and then the strawberry is going to be on the very top. And I'm just going to gather these together. So I'm gonna pin this strawberry fabric, the skirt part to the dress form. Sorry. I'm gonna pin it to the dress form just so I can cut it and hem it while I'm on here. While it's on here. I have a hoop skirt, and I feel like it would be better to do this on the hoop skirt because I'm gonna be wearing a hoop skirt when I'm wearing this dress. So I'm gonna put the hoop skirt on her. Despite all of this, they're really time consuming. I'm also going to cut the bottom of the dress too. Boom, cut that off. Now the bottom is hemmed. It's not too long, not too short, but now we're just gonna attach the bottom and the tops together. Okay, now we're gonna attach the bottom part to the top part. Okay, so this is what the dress is looking like. It's looking pretty good so far. The last thing I need to do is put the sleeves on and then put a zipper in, and that should be done. So on Selkie dresses, the sleeves are a bit sheer, so I'm gonna try to do, I want to do like just this one piece, but I'm not sure how it's gonna like puff up. I'm not sure. I'm kind of skeptical because the fabric is so thin. I'm kind of afraid to just do the one layer. I kind of want to put the chiffon underneath it and then make a double layer. But like, I don't know. I'm sorry, these are like random intrusive thoughts. Maybe I should just do like the one. Well, no, on the original Selkie dress, it has like 2 layers of fabric. Okay, I'm gonna do the 2 layers instead. So I finished the sleeves, I finished the buys, I connected everything. This is what the dress looks like. I'm gonna try to get some footage outside, but the backyard is like pretty full of like trees. And then you can just pull, well, I made some really big ones. And then you can just pull them down for a longer sleeve. Unfortunately, my phone died when I was making the sleeves, so I don't have the footage. But there are plenty of videos here on YouTube to show you how to do puff sleeves like this. Oh, this one's short. I can tell that this one's way shorter than this one. You know, it's fine.